Gentleman by the name of Mel Lewis.
Uh-huh.
He lives in Watsonville, California. He ordered it from the factory back in 2001 whenever the terrorists bombed the Twin Towers and knocked them down. And then they didn't have a lot of work down at the Denton at the Peterbilt factory. And so his buddy that was a salesman out of Far, Texas, called him up and said, Mel, if you ever wanted to order that big truck we was talking about, now'd be the time to do it because they don't have no work down there and they'll build you anything you want. So they spec'd it out, and it came in, I think they ordered it in September of 01, and it came into the dealership in November. So, but it came into the dealership with no sleeper on it because with the 6 and 4 setup, and they had to make them believe it was an off-road vehicle to put those transmissions in it that's in it. Okay. It's got a 3406, it's a 6NZ C15 Cat, 550 horse. It's got they refer to it like a set of sticks in it. It's a twin or a dual transmission setup. It's got a 6-speed for the main transmission, and then it's got a 4-speed auxiliary behind it.
Okay.
Which I've had those in the past in a much shorter truck, and back in those days we would run lower geared rear ends in the driveline. This thing's got 336 rears in it, and I think it's rated like at 120 miles an hour at 2100 in double overdrive. 350-inch wheelbase. It's double frame from the front to the back. With hooked onto my 53-foot reefer stainless spread, I'm up around 40,000 full of fuel.
Okay.
Just under 40. 39 and some change. It's my daily driver right here, yeah.
A lot of interesting comments on the CB.
A lot of comments I get on the CB, and then when I stop for fuel or just wherever I go to deliver or pick up, it's a pretty good conversation piece.
Yeah.
I bought this truck off of Mel, let me see, it would have been in February of 18.
Okay.
I went to California. Of course, it had set up in the high desert. Between there and Texas, it had set for 17 years plus, and I went out with a fifth wheel wrecker with one of my other trucks and towed it back to Iowa. Okay. And I put it inside my shed over there and began tinkering around with it and trying to get it ready to go do something with. So I've had it for going on 2 years now, but the truck right now as we speak's got like 32,700 actual miles on it.
Right.
Had 14.9 miles on the odometer when I brought it home. Yeah, I put it on. I never run it until it was like long toward the end of April this year. So, yeah, I had it painted, which the paint right now on it is it's not a great paint job it's not the paint job that I bargained for. But when I brought it home, it had 11/24/5 tall rubber all the way around, and I put it on these 22/5 wheels, and I put a lift bumper on it. I put those fiberglass full fenders on it. I put the window in the back of the sleeper and the lights. I put the straight pipes on it. I took the air horns off the top of the cab. And then, like that tail light panel and all that, the fender brackets, we build all that over at my shop. And I pulled the auxiliary transmission out of it because the gaskets and seals were leaking in it just from sitting. And I put all new gaskets and seals in it. I've put a new turbo and exhaust manifold on it and all new injectors in it. I've been working on the interior, getting a panel done here and there because I wanted to customize the interior of it. But yeah, I'm really happy with it the way it is right now.